The Unnamed Gratitude by Ruben White. The rain didn't fall, it clung to the window of apartment for C like a shroud. Inside, the only light came from a dying street lamp outside, a rhythmic, sickly yellow pulse that skipped a beat every few seconds. Yellow. Black. Yellow. Ilara sat at her desk, her spine a rigid line of defiance against the shadows pooling in the corners of the room. Her fingers, stained with ink and trembling with a cold she couldn't shake, gripped a frayed notebook. She wasn't writing a letter or a diary entry. She was writing a litany. Thank you, streetlight, her pen jaggedly carved into the paper. For holding the dark at bay just long enough. Black. The room plunged into total darkness. Ilara held her breath, her heart hammering against her ribs like a trapped bird. Yellow. The light returned, weak and shivering. Then came the sound. A knock. It wasn't the hesitant tap of a neighbor or the rhythmic thud of a delivery. It was sharp. Final. An uninvited command. Ilara didn't turn. She didn't scream. She simply pressed the pen harder until the nib groaned. Thank you, silence after shouting, she scribbled, the ink bleeding into the grain of the paper. For the mercy of quiet. Behind her, the unmistakable metallic click of the deadbolt echoed through the hollow apartment. The door hadn't been forced, it had been answered by a key she thought she'd thrown away months ago. The hinges groaned, a slow, agonizing yawn. A shadow, long and distorted by the flickering street lamp, stretched across the floorboards until it touched the hem of her chair. She could hear his breathing now. Heavy. Familiar. Thank you, sleep. Her hand flew across the page, the letters dissolving into frantic loops. For coming, eventually. The intruder stepped into the room. The floorboards didn't just creak, they confessed. He stopped just inches behind her. She could smell the rain on his coat and the metallic tang of something sharper. The streetlight flickered one last time, a frantic strobe of gold, and then died completely. The hum of the city outside seemed to vanish with it. In the suffocating blackness, a voice brushed against the back of her neck, a sandpaper whisper that made the hair on her arms stand up. Are you ready? Ilara closed her eyes, a single tear tracing the path of the ink on her cheek. Thank you, stranger, she wrote in the blind dark, her hand steady for the first time. For making me remember, I still have something left to lose. A match struck. The sulphurous flare blinded her for a second, illuminating the notebook and the man